and let's go on. So we put some olive oil into this bowl. So this should be enough actually. Then we need some salt, like this. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Let's take another drip of olive oil. And now we're gonna toss that around. Let me just take some spatula, toss that around. So everything is coated in olive oil. I might take some more drops. So everything is neatly covered, completely covered in olive oil. Give it a better frying while in the oven. So that's prepared. I will put that into the strainer now, as I told you in the beginning. Put that in here. So actually my potatoes are prepared. Yeah, of course, you see they are not equally distributed into this bowl. So I think I from time to time have to toss it around so that all the sides of the potatoes will get some browning. So put that back. Next is the chicken thigh. We will put this in. Then we need some more olive oil, just a little bit to cover the skin on both sides. So like this. And since we can wash our hands, what I already done and disinfected them, I can just use my fingers rubbing the oil into the skin. So putting it everywhere on this chicken thigh, so everything is nicely covered in oil. Then I will give it some salt, and that's it for the beginning. Everything else, as said already, regarding spices or any other fragrances, will be added to the end of the cooking process. So we don't want it to burn and taste bad later, so we just use oil and salt. So, alright, back with the lid stoves. Here you can see I placed the thermometer into the chicken thigh, and the oven thermometer I just lie down here into this metal plate, just to check once in a while how hot it gets. Then we will put that on here. Let me check if that is rearranged or arranged correctly. Yes, it is. So now I cover up the lids and we will give it a go for like 15 minutes and we'll see what will happen. So this is cold. When it's hot, I of course have to use my gloves, but for now this should be sufficient. So let's take this, put that on here. Yeah, and the test begins. So let's check that. Looks good. Let me take you with me to check how that looks. You see, I'm using the burner together with the snuff outlet with the special cross stands, heating up this cast iron pan. Same over there. And yeah, we will see if that will work out. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's already sizzling, and it's, yeah, it took a time like 15 minutes to heat up all the metals and the cast iron pans and the burners itself. So now it's really going pretty efficiently. The flame is really nicely distributed all over the bottom of the pan. I don't know if you can see that. And it's starting to sizzle and it's starting to smell good. So I think this might work, but I think that I have to refill the burners once again. So mid-time cooking, I think I have to give it a refill. So let me check now with the temperature after like 10 to 15 minutes. Oh yeah, oh, it's starting to brown. We are at 60 degrees of the temperature for the meat, and we are at almost 200 degrees with the heat inside this oven. That looks good. So actually that's what we want to reach. That's what we want to have. Around 200 degrees is fine. It shouldn't get any hotter, so I have to check within, I think every 5 to 7 minutes. Alright, you can hear it already sizzle pretty strong. So let me just quickly raise the lid and check how it looks. Okay, it starts to cook in a way. Can hear it. Well, I think actually it's because I have two kind of bowl containers that will prevent the heat to get really to the potatoes. So maybe I have to change that into only one bowl, but we will give it just some time and check that later. And here I'm gonna check now with the chicken. Let me check that real quick and how hot the temperature is. Oh, that's looking good. So we are at 80 degrees Celsius already, and still have a little bit around 200 degrees. No, it's only 100 degrees Celsius. So yes, we might keep that shut for a longer time. And I think I definitely have to refill the burners mid-time cooking. So yeah, we will see. I will catch you in a minute. So I just refilled this burner. 120 milliliters of alcohol or spirit already were used. So this is a complete new filling with another 120 milliliters of alcohol, and I think maybe I even have to refill that burner a third time, or a second time. I don't know yet, so we will see, and we'll check that in a minute. As you can see, the burner for the potatoes, it will die out soon. I have to do the same refill here right now. Okay, I thought that I might show you how I refill that in the process. The burner just ran out of fuel, so I take my gloves, put that away on the baking roast, and this I can remove. So I take another 120 ml of spirit or alcohol mixture, put that in here, let that set, ignite it. Still it's hot, so it's igniting directly. Put my glove back on. put this cross stand back on like this, put back on my actual oven. So this should burn for another 30 to 40 minutes, and I will take you back into action when there is any change in the cooking process worth to mention. So here we take another look at the potatoes. I will remove the lid real quick, put that off. Yeah, you can see already that the potatoes are kind of changing its shape. Let me just quickly toss that around a little bit. So the potatoes lying underneath the others are turned to upside down and also get a nice browning. I don't know, that might take a little longer here, but it starts to go where I want to have it. So put that lid back, let that sit for another 15 minutes. Then we will check with the chicken. So you hear it already sizzling. Let's move that away cautiously. So here is the chicken. We will check with that. Oh, that looks good. It's, yeah, almost 95 degrees. Actually, I don't think that this is the actual meat temperature. It's the temperature occurring all around it and heating up this thermometer. So I think I will remove that. Let me remove that real quick. So, and we had some 150 degrees Celsius inside of the cooking system. Let me turn that around, give it a nice bake or boil from the other side, put back the lid, and in 15 minutes we go to check that again. So I don't think that this system will get hotter than 200 degrees. As you can see, it's running for almost 40 minutes. It didn't raise above the temperature of 200 Celsius, so I think it won't get any higher. I keep that out. I want a nice browning on the skin of the chicken, and we will see if we would reach that goal by using this system. So in about 10 to 15 minutes I will take you back to the process and see you then. Well, that looks good, doesn't it? I will flip that around. Yeah, it's kind of not too easy doing that with one hand. I have to be cautious, so that might take a second. This. So place it in here, recap it, and check in another 10 minutes. So here we are now at 160 degrees Celsius. Yeah, I just let it sit here. I opened the lid again after 5 minutes, and yeah, in 5 minutes I will do that again. Well, let me say, this is the first time I do this, and removing the lids from the ovens means that all the heat accumulated in there is vanishing right away. So it will take some time to build that heat up again, and I think I could cut down the cooking time for this by at least a third, maybe to the half if I'm a pro, but we work on that. We will see. What I also recognized is when I opened the window for a few seconds or a minute, the burners got more oxygen and started to produce more heat immediately. So I think using this outdoors with a little breeze, having something like windscreen around it would protect the heat from being blown away, and the flames would actually get more oxygen and burn hotter. So I think yeah, I just have to do that outdoors again. I just want to make sure that this is working, what I want to do outdoors, showing you guys cooking the most delicious food on my channel with just using my camp kitchen kit. So yeah, I will think I flip that around again. Let me take that out, put that away, keep that safe. It starts to stick a little to the actual frying pan, but no problem, we just flip that. Oh, that looks so good. Take a look at this. Oh man, this thing is gonna work. That's nice. Okay, put back the thermometer, put back on the lid, keep it safe and heat it up. So in about 5 to 10 minutes I will come back to you. But first, let us take a look at the potatoes. Same here. Oh yeah. Give that another toss around so it wouldn't stick too much to the pan. But that is looking really nice. Put that back in. Okay, I think we will come closer to the point where we can actually spice this up. Put the lid on the oven back again. Yeah, and as I said, 5 to 10 minutes I will take you back. See you then. Alright, so the second filling ran out of fuel, so I put the new filling aside a little bit, and yeah, I will show you how I spice up my chicken right now. So I have to rearrange that a little just to stay safe. Remove the lid. We have 185 to 190 degrees in here in Celsius, and as you can see, that thing looks actually already done. But let's give it a nice finish. So I don't put more salt on it, but some paprika powder and some chili, some garlic powder. Is that chili? Is that paprika? It's paprika. So give it a little touch of this. Just like this. Just sparkle it on. So yeah, we can take some more, I think. All right, I think that's enough. Then we take some garlic powder. It's actually too much. But hey, it's garlic. So, like this. The rest we just put back. I got clean hands, so no worries. Then we take some ground pepper, ground black pepper. Just a little bit. I think that's enough. Rest is going back into my spice container. And then we take some chili powder, just a little bit, to finish that off, like this. And then we take some, I need to check if that is, yeah, that's balsamico. Put a few drops of this on here. That's enough. Same we do with soy sauce. Just a few drops to give it some extra kick, like this. That's actually it. So I need to quickly clean my hand. Then we put that back on the oven. And on we go. Finish that off. Let me quickly check. Yeah. Move that a little bit around so we get the spices all into this fluid in the pan. All right. Put back my gloves on. Or to put my gloves back on, to be correctly. So give it a last shot. Put that back in the middle in the baking sheet or tray. Then I have to relight it. This. I think 5 to 10 minutes. Concerning that the pan already cooled down, I think we would need some 10 to 15 minutes actually. Place that safely back on here. Let's quickly check. All right. Then we check and spice up our potatoes. We'll take you over here. This. And spice these up a little. Oh yeah. So then I think we take some just a little bit of paprika, like this. Just a pinch of chili powder, just as with the chicken, and yeah, some garlic powder. That's okay. All right, that's enough. Pepper we don't need. I think we leave it at that. I give it a quick toss around, so that the spices are a little bit mixed into it. and I take a drop of olive oil. Just to give it a little bit more of a crust. Just like this. Toss it around. So it's nicely covered in oil. It actually takes some more. I will do so. Yes. Then we cover it up. Yeah, and let it burn for another 10 minutes. And then I think we're ready to prepare our vegetables. So that's the ready chicken. Oh man, that is looking so good. That is definitely done. I see that immediately. So this we can take out completely together with the grate. This is something we don't need no more. Place it here. Take back the pan on the fire. I will put some olive oil into it, of course. And since you hear it sizzle already, I put in the vegetables immediately. But let me cover first my chicken. And this I will leave in here, the potatoes. So let's start off frying our vegetables. Let's go. Oh, that is going fast. Same over here. Still burning. It's good. Just give the rest for a while. I'm really surprised how stable this system is. Of course, you always have to be cautious that you don't spill anything, that you don't throw anything around. Take your time. Do it slowly. Give it some love, and then it will turn out to some real incredible food. And of course, yeah, you see, you can do that on this camping stuff. So I think you can be happy to view my next videos doing this in the field. I'm really excited about it. Nice. Okay, let's add some more oil. Some more balsamico. Good. And some soy sauce. That's enough. Alright. Give that a toss around. Looking good. Man, it's looking good. So, let me toss that around. Oh, that's overdue actually. What I'm gonna do is I will put that into the bigger pan now and shut down this burner. So do that real quick. So we snuff out that flame to stay safe. This burner is gonna die down, but actually we are almost ready. I put in the cream now. I think we can take one more. It's what I thought of when I filled it into these bottles. Oh, that's a thick one. Alright, that will raise the taste. Man, I'm looking forward to this. So, burner's gonna die down, give it a quick boil up. For this, I think this will be enough fuel left. Oh man, that looks so good. I think I will place the chicken right on top and the potatoes right here, right in the pan after the burner died down. So I like it. Place this here. Put in the potatoes there. Oh man. Oh damn. Yeah, with this I think I will enjoy the outdoors more than the indoors. Nice. So yeah, that's what I came up with. This is my ready-made meal in my ovens. And yeah, I think I will die the burner down and take a bite. I leave it in the pan. Outdoors I would do it the same. I cover it up with the lid again, just to give it a little rest and some warm up. And I will shut down the burner now, because this meal is ready already. So I think that might be a little safer to do. That out, snuff out the flame, that aside. And here's our meal. And I'm gonna dig into that with you in a minute, make a taste test, and yeah. If you like that, if you found it helpful for your own outdoor equipment experiences, please let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, what I used or how I prepared myself, give me a feedback and I'm happy to answer your questions. So please like and subscribe my channel, and yeah, see you next time. What you will see next is how I gonna taste and eat my meal. Thank you for watching. It turned out really good, and I will enjoy my meal now and enjoy some cider to it, and take a look at what I've created on my camping cooking equipment. That is so phenomenal. Take a look at this. I couldn't have done that better at home. Well, I am at home, but on my ordinary kitchen equipment. But it made a lot more fun, so let me check now the results. Take my headphones away so they don't drop into the sauce. So let me check the sauce first. Oh man, that's creamy. Oh man. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. The potatoes, they actually have a real nice crust. The one I just tasted was a little thick and not completely through, but almost. I try the smaller piece. Yeah, that is perfect. All right, so you should take a look at how big you cut your chunks of any vegetable you would like to prepare. Make sure that they all have kind of the same size, so they are done at the same point. So, but the rest is really perfect. Now I check the chicken. I make a straight cut. Oh yes, oh yes. Oh, look at this. See, this is so soft, this falls apart. Oh, oh, I like that. Give it a taste. Oh yeah. Take a look at this. Oh. Oh. No, I find no words. This is incredible. Wow. Well, I think that this is even better than in my home kitchen. I think because, yeah, it's more enclosed, cooking directly, and even if you don't have too much heat inside, you saw it's not going above the temperature of 200 degrees Celsius, then I think it will cook more evenly. And it's a constant heat. I don't know. It just tastes better. Maybe it's just because I had so much fun. Then everything will taste better. And imagine doing that outdoors and oh man, you are the king. Oh man. I cooked so much I can eat that tomorrow. The other half. So I will enjoy that now. I'm really glad that you kept watching till the end. Thank you very much for watching this video, and as you see, with a self-made DIY outdoor kitchen that doesn't cost a lot. Okay, I use some things like thermometers, and actually I only use 2 stoves instead of 3, and only 2 pans instead of 3, and I don't need any plate. You don't need so much. Just go outside, try that, take care of your environment, leave no trace, clean everything up after having had a lot of fun outdoors cooking. Yeah, see you next time when I do another recipe. Thanks.